as an actor, as a mother, whatever role you're playing, if you don't give your 100%, you will never succeed.
Motherhood and getting married, it doesn't take away your independence, it sort of redefines you.
Raha listens to Alia, and Alia is a great mother.
Yeah.
Your children get married, you have to leave them alone.
You say that you're going to visit, or do you drop
I
in?
don't go. When they're free, they'll meet me. कि माँ आपको पूछती है कहाँ जा रहे हो आप बोलोगे मैं बाहर जा रही हूँ मदर ना पूछेगी oh who is she to ask me. You have to treat your mother-in-law like a mother.
You never think I want to see this but I won't, I'll hold back.
No, I don't interfere. Neither with Ranbir, Alia or Riddhima and Bhatt, I don't interfere. I blame the guys. Too much importance to the wife and forget about the mother.
Yeah.
Then there's a problem.
Her ability to keep the family together. I mean, despite all the highs and lows, the way she kept everyone united. And that is one reason I call her the Iron Lady of the family too, because she is strong.
I just started working. He passed away. I did Jio. I went for Indian Idol. I went here just to get the confidence back. And it's so hurting when people used to say, oh, he passed away and she jumped into acting.
That was horrible.
That was horrible. A lot of people are trolling
Exactly.
you. Mera mantra, it's Sanuki. And if they ask me, I'll say Tanuki. What's to you?
This is a message to every child out there. Your parents are getting old. Stay connected.
एक तो आजकल के लोगों को they should calm down a bit. Everybody is so hyper on everything. Menopause, वहाँ पे podcast हो रहे menopause के ऊपर.
मैंने 3 किए हैं.
ए भगवान.
Do you think that daughters are better children to their parents than sons?
My only need today is my daughter and my son should be very close all their lives. And they should be for each other when I'm not there.
Yeah.
So they should depend on each other because that's the only bond after your mother.
So if someone asks me, is it really important to celebrate Mother's Day? I would say yes. Not because one day is enough, and definitely not because love needs a date, but because as human beings, I think we are just wired to get used to things. We normalize what is constant, we take for granted what never leaves, and a mother is often the most constant presence in our lives. When you hear the word mum or ma, there's an immediate sense of comfort that follows. And yes, when you really pause and think about it, motherhood is perhaps the only role in the world that is expected to give endlessly, without ever being measured, without ever being paid, and often without even being acknowledged. In a country like India, where many women still identify as homemakers, motherhood and caregiving become more than a role. They become a full-time, invisible profession. A mother is constantly creating a home, creating stability, creating a person. And in that process, she's also negotiating parts of herself. What she can hold on to, what she can let go of, what to quietly push aside, maybe for later, or sometimes push aside forever. Hello and welcome to All About Her. Today we're discussing the most enduring, unconditional form of love, the love of a mother. And to explore this, I'm joined by 2 wonderful women today. Our first guest is someone who is truly a legend, an actor who grew up in front of the camera, a woman who chose family at the peak of her career, and today, someone who continues to inspire not just through her work, but through the way she has navigated life with, I think, immense quiet strength and dignity. And if I may add, she looks absolutely incredible. She carries forward that same love across generations as daughter, mother, and now a grandmother. It's an absolute honor to have with us Neetu Kapoor.
Thank you.
We are so excited to have you on the show. Neetu, Auntie Neetu Ji, I don't know what to call you.
No, just call me anything. I don't care.
Our next guest brings a perspective that beautifully bridges legacy and individuality. She's been an entrepreneur who's, I think, carved her own path in the world of jewelry design, building a brand that reflects her personal style and her vision. And more recently, she's stepping into the world of entertainment, making her debut in fiction with Dadi ki Shaadi. So please welcome Riddhima Kapoor Sahni.
Thank you.
Thank you
Soha, for having us.
Congratulations on the film, which is
Thank
releasing.
you. Yeah, in a few days.
Yeah, in a few days, which we're very excited about. And the fact that you two are on screen together for the first time.
So they wanted someone to play my daughter. So they called me. They said, will Riddhima be interested? And I laughed. I said, no, never. And then I thought to myself, why am I saying no? Why can't I call her up and ask her and take her view? Why am I saying no?
Yeah.
So I called her up and she gave the exact same
She said, no.
No, she also laughed. Ha, 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 no, ma.
I laughed louder.
She laughed louder. And then she called me back. She says, why not? It'll be so much fun. Let's just do it and we'll have fun. We'll go to Shimla, we'll spend time together.
Wait, so after how long did you call her back? Like in minutes or in days?
No, in a couple
Soon
of
after.
yeah, soon after. But then also I thought, that period, that time, I could spend so much time with her and be with her, and I don't get to do that every day because I'm in Delhi. She's in Mumbai.
And when she comes to Bombay, she's my chitku. She
Yeah.
doesn't
I'm
leave
a
me.
chitku. Yeah, and
She's
I'm a very
my
proud chitku.
So she wakes up in the morning, we both wake up in the morning and we come and we have our coffees and then we sit in the same place till dinner.
All day long.
We
All
do
day.
that, yeah,
Wahi
yeah.
lunch hota hai, acha chalo, I'm going to the loo, I'm doing this, and then we come back and it's dinner time and then acha, we are tired, I'm going to sleep.
And then what are you guys chatting about through the day?
Everything.
You have no idea. We don't bitch about people.
No, of course
But
not.
we discuss.
Of course.
Oh, ye acha tha. We praise more.
We appreciate.
We
Yes.
appreciate. Oh, this was really looking nice. Did you see that? I mean, that was really pretty. She said, yeah, ma. Then we will discuss a lot of
We
things.
end up chatting all day about random things. Okay, so that's what we do all day. We'll keep chatting when I'm in Delhi and she's in Mumbai. So
Who did you appreciate last?
You. We appreciated you.
Okay, safe one.
I
Good
swear,
one.
really, that you are so fit.
Yeah.
You're amazing. You're an amazing mom, and
Yeah.
just the way you are, and just the way you carry yourself with so much elegance.
Yeah, see, that's what it is. You have to be that. It reflects on the face. If you are happy, if you are a good person, it reflects. If you are, the jealous kind of a person, face shows. Like they say, na, face is the index of mind. So when people ask me, what do you do?
Yeah.
I mean, I just love people. I cannot be rude to anybody.
Yeah.
I'll
happy.
randomly talk to anybody even on the road.
Yeah.
Yes,
she
I mean,
does.
I'll make a conversation with anybody. For me, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
But in moments of weakness, like you said, yesterday you didn't get enough sleep, you're not at your best, you said today.
Yeah.
So then, what makes you just power through? And do you think that, I like that wanting to spread happiness, like you've said before?
I don't think of negative things. I don't like to entertain negativity. Okay, aaj nahi hai na, theek hai, we'll do something and then let me have some coffee, I'll get myself together and let's do the podcast. It's like that. But not like, hey, cancel karo yaar, abhi theek nahi hai. We're not feeling to go, tell Soha yaar, Riddhima please. Aisa nahi hai, no, not that.
Are you the same?
But she's, I try, but
No, she's the
she
same.
cannot
She
say
is-
no to people. I can still, I've
And
learned
it's
to say
important,
no.
to say no.
Yes.
It's important, I think.
It is.
Otherwise, you get exhausted.
It is.
No,
it
also
is.
people start walking all over you.
Yes.
That is one thing that I've learned, that if you have to learn to say no. I mean, you have to speak your mind. You need to be, you need to make up your mind. If you don't want to do something, just learn to say no to
I
it.
can't say no.
She
But I thought
can't
that comes,
say no.
when you hit your 40s, they say that's when you start becoming who you are.
Yeah.
And that's when you learn.
Mera kya hai, I don't entertain people who are going to stress me. My circle of friends is very small and my friends are like, I know I can trust them.
Comfort
So I don't
space.
entertain anybody who's negative or who I'm going to have an issue with.
Yeah.
My friends are very happy, they're very non-judgmental and positive people. I don't like negative people. So till today, I mean, I think that's, credit goes to me, I think.
Of course.
I've never had an issue with any of the film actresses when I was in the movies. I've never had a fight with any of my friends. There's no being like this cat fight or, bickering and, all that. No.
But Neetu auntie, I'm the same. The only person I fight with is Kunal and my daughter. They're the only people
I
who...
used to only fight with my husband.
Yeah. So I think somebody you have to vent with.
Yeah,
You
my
have
husband
to.
I used to fight for like months. So, this was like a joke in my family. So my husband was very strong-minded. Okay, whenever we had a fight, I couldn't put myself across to him. So because he would not listen to me.
Yeah.
So I would go on this Cold War.
Yeah.
And the Cold War could go for a month,
A
2
month?
months, 6 months. I would not bend till the time he didn't ask me, okay, what's your problem?
Wow.
And he would do that. And my kids would know when he would start calling them.
He used to message us,
spoken
call
to mom,
us.
Spoken to mom? Is she okay? What's happening? But
he-
gauge what's
but
going on.
little pride of like he doesn't want to be the one to make. But that's amazing resilience to last. I try, but I can't last a month.
And then he would say, "Acha bata yaar, kya hai? What's the problem? And let's sort it out." I said, "Now you've come to me. Now you listen to me, because otherwise you would just not listen."
Yes.
So when I would tell people that I'm married for 30 years or 40 years, and my mother-in-law would say, "No, you only married for 20 years. 10 saal tune baat hi nahi ki." You are always on a cold war with it. Then he would do anything I would say. Go on a diet, lose 5 kilos, you lose 10 kilos, start exercising. He would do everything because he wanted to be the good boy.
Yeah.
Because he had just made up after 6 months.
That's the time.
Phir wo ghoom phir ke again he would come back to his.
And mom's issue used to only be, you have to, because he was an actor, and so go to the gym,
of
or
course.
eat right, eat clean.
And you know how the Kapoors
and
are.
But it's a
They
lot
don't
of
believe in dieting and वो खाते पीते घर के हैं. उनको ये सब करो ना तो then they have a problem, you know.
Yeah.
So they don't believe in dieting and exercising.
There was no mindfulness.
Like this generation, I feel is very mindful. Like Riddhima or Ranbir or Bebo and all of them are so good.
Yeah.
But their generation, they were very like, they had their own ways.
Which is, I mean, there's good things about the previous generation also,
Yes.
and certain challenging things.
Yes.
But I feel like it's interesting in that husband-wife dynamic sometimes, because to make a marriage work for so many years, you know each other well, and you've spent so much time together.
See, I think I got involved with him when I was very young.
Yeah.
I was like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
So I kind of grew with him.
Yeah.
He took me out, he showed me the world. He even, took me to this discotheque, we used to call that those days, not nightclub, discotheques, discos and all that, and all those wines and all these things. He taught me how to have all that.
Yeah.
I had not seen the world. So for me, maybe I was very intimidated by him.
Yeah.
And I would just do whatever, always trying to make him happy.
Yeah.
Okay, theek hai. And uski movie bhi nahi chalti thi. I would do all these fasts and I would go to mandirs and gurdwaras and churches. I don't know how many Navinas I must have done in my life just because uski ek movie chal jaye. I couldn't see him like upset, unhappy.
Yes.
So that was my life, and it was a very innocent life.
Yeah.
It was like today, when I look back, I feel I was really innocent.
She was.
And I was.
But she
I just
still is.
went through. I just went through life the way it came.
Yes.
And I also believe, Soha, is whatever you do, give your 100%.
Yeah.
As a wife, as an actor, as a mother, as a whatever role you're playing.
Yeah.
If you don't give your 100%, you will never succeed.
But before I come to you, Riddhima, I feel like today people are first looking at what's in it for me before they give.
That's what the world has changed.
And even when it comes to personal relationships, husband and wife also, people are first like I need to get my priorities right. What is in it for me? People are putting off getting married.
Correct.
Also because, as you said,
The
you got married
marriage
when you were so young.
institution is khatam.
It's khatam, na?
Today, I don't think
I feel like our children, I don't know.
Youngsters want to get married because बच्चे भी ऐसे हो रहे हैं, right? कैसे भी कर लो बच्चे. इधर डाल दो, उधर डाल दो. I mean, the kids.
इधर डाल दो, उधर डाल दो.
I mean, surrogacy.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, they are.
You don't need to get married to have children today.
No. No.
So the institution of marriage is is going down.
Yeah.
And everybody is also financially very secure.
Yeah.
Everybody's working, and which is a good thing. I like women working. I like them to be independent. Like I always encourage Riddhima.
Yes.
But she chose her life. What she chose, she chose. I mean, it was not that my husband told her don't work in movies.
Yeah.
That's what she chose.
That's
and today she wants to work. She's working.
Yeah.
She wanted to devote her time to her husband, her children, her daughter.
Yeah.
That is her priority.
I think it's all about prioritizing. It's all about, what?
It's more
making
important.
it's all about, at that time making the right choice and valuing what is most important to you and choosing in phases. So, so.
But I feel like, Neetu, and you say she got married young.
Yes.
And I know you also got married quite young
Yes,
I was
at 25,
27 when I got married.
You were
25.
25, 26, but you did wait a few years before you had Samara.
Yes, yes.
Was that a conscious choice? Because I feel like in this generation, people realize maybe and I'll ask you also if it's true, that when you get married is one thing. My life didn't change very much when I got married. But when I had Inaya, also because of the kind of person that I am, I wanted to be involved as a parent. My life changed completely. And it became a lot about her.
Right.
And that was my choice.
Yes.
That was your choice. Was that because maybe this is what you saw growing up?
It was
this is
my
like the
choice
visuals you have?
completely so.
I think it does happen, when you see what's happening in your
In your
house,
house,
in your
yeah.
mother, you kind of imbibe the
Ji.
same things,
Ji.
Like today when I see Riddhima, she's exactly the same like me at a dinner table.
Really?
Like she'll be
We are the
sitting and
same,
looking
yeah.
after everybody else, सबकी प्लेटें देखती रहती है, मैं भी देखती रहती हूँ.
I've learned
इसमें ये
that from
चीज़ को-
her, from my grandmothers.
Yeah,
And
she's exactly.
As a parent, is she like you?
I think I'm a
Kind
little
of.
bit, more
more
strict
strict.
with Samara.
Really? Yeah.
Then what Neetu auntie was with you?
Yes, because also there's so much exposure now,
Yeah.
and I think as parents we have to sort of try and protect our children from that. At that time, we were scared of our parents. जैसे भरत
Yeah,
and I
it was a
joke
different
अभी,
life.
we say पहले हम parents से डरते थे, अभी हम अपने बच्चों से डरते हैं.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Which is so bad, not right.
But somewhere I feel, I can't be her friend.
Yeah.
So I keep telling her that, look, but I give her that comfort that, look, you can come and talk to me about anything and everything. I will not judge you. But at the same time, we have to draw boundaries. That, look, I am your mother. You have to respect me. You cannot cross that line of respect. Whatever happens, you cannot say anything you want in front of me, and your friends can't either. That I will not accept. But apart from that, whatever problems, issues, anyone says anything to you, come and talk to me about it.
Yes.
Come to me first
Yes.
before you tell your friends or anyone.
Yeah.
So I've given her that comfort,
And you feel that's gone well. Like you are the person that
yes,
she will come
yes.
to.
And now at
So
the
Bharat
age
is
of,
the easy one, and
Yeah.
she's a strict
But
one.
we are a
It's
team
a good
now.
balance.
But you need, like I feel
need a balance.
that a lot of people are single parenting now also, but I feel like that good cop, bad cop is, and it's not necessarily that one person is always good cop. As long as when I'm good cop, Kunal can be bad cop, and when he's good cop, I can be bad cop. It requires a lot of balance.
but we are a team now because Bharat and we are together. We are because we are always correcting her, because there are there are a few things, that we don't agree and she doesn't agree with us. So that's when the conflict
It's a very
happens.
difficult age.
It's a very
which she's
difficult
going
age.
through.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
the change, the 14.
I keep asking
14,
everyone,
15.
when will this pass? When will it get better?
It will pass and there'll be something else that will be.
I know,
something
but we are
else,
ready.
yeah.
We are ready to
I
take
mean,
on everything.
Your mother's been through it with you,
So
so you can
much.
ask her.
But the thing is, we were still sort of somewhere afraid of our parents.
But
Afraid
don't
of
you think, Soha, our way of parenting was better than today?
My question to you is that, kid, like today, if
I
you
think like
generalize,
this Adolescence, this movie.
Yeah.
You know that scene where the husband says he's discussing with his wife. He says, my father was very strict and I turned out okay.
yeah,
And I wanted to be different than
Yeah.
what my father
Yeah.
was and see what my son has turned
Yes.
out to be.
Yes.
So it's a very thin line between, you have to be strict.
Yeah.
एक डर होना चाहिए बच्चों को.
But Kunal says this also.
I don't know. I
डर
really
नहीं
don't know
मामा,
today.
respect होना चाहिए.
नहीं,
Which
Rid-
lot of
Riddhima,
She's saying नहीं, डर भी होना चाहिए.
नहीं, today's
अबे
children,
डर-
तुम लोग डर रहे हो.
पर डर
Parents डर रहे
मामा
हैं.
डरेंगे तो छुपाएंगे ना. डरेंगे, they'll turn to their friends.
See,
They will
y'all
not
are
tell.
scared that they'll do this, they'll do.
Yeah.
No, you keep your firmness. Okay,
See,
no,
we like,
this is not it.
Like I feel like our parents were also disciplinarians. Like with Abba, there were lots of
Yes.
things I could not say to him, and
Yeah.
I would go via Amma, but the message would get through him. And he was there, but he was not there. He didn't really know the rules.
Right.
Am I allowed to spend the night at Priyanka's house? Am I allowed to get my legs waxed? Amma knew that, and she was shooting.
Yeah.
So she was not around.
That was the
But
way
I loved
life
him.
should be.
I loved him very much, and he was
Yeah.
there for me. I had no resentment, and I feel like I turned out okay.
Today,
But you
even
know,
the
Soha-
teachers are scared. Even the teachers say, "Oh, she'll call the police, or she'll call this one." Or she'll call
Yeah.
I mean, there are counselors now, and where they turn. But I don't want my child turning to counselors. I want my child coming to me if she has some issue, if she has anything.
But if you
she's
had an
facing.
issue when you were younger, and I remember, I think, Neetu auntie, you said in an interview that because of the fact that you grew up so closely together, when Riddhima moved out, that for you was also like grieving a loss.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, she
Yes.
moved out,
When
and
I-
you two
yeah.
were like sisters.
Yes.
We're not like mother and daughter so
Absolutely.
much.
When I first moved to London,
that
it
was the
then.
first time.
Yes,
yeah.
that was the first time
That
I
was
left home.
college.
College, yes.
So So that
I-
taught me to stay away from my children.
Yeah.
So when she left, oh my God, it was like she was getting married.
Gosh, I have 3 more years for
I
that.
was crying every day, and her
Yeah,
friends would
she was.
come home to say bye to her, and I would look at them and start crying. I said, oh, my child is going to go away, and
I'll be a
I
mess.
cried and cried. So when Ranbir left, I didn't cry because I was so used to that separation. You
Is
know,
it
for a
different with
mother-
girls and boys?
No, it's not girls and boys. It's that I became stronger. I knew how to deal with my emotion.
So if Ranbir had left a year earlier,
I would
then
have cried for him.
You would have cried for him and not so much.
And not so much for her. So I think you kind of learn, you know.
I think daughters somewhere naturally absorb emotions, and they absorb emotions deeper. It's a personal opinion. That's what I feel. Otherwise, I think we both were brought up the same
Similarly,
equally. Yeah.
similarly. There was no, I mean, there was more towards her, and there was no
Not
protection
really.
towards her than him.
No?
No.
My dad, see, my
was very
dad
protective about her.
was perceived as being very strict and he was a disciplinarian, but he never raised his voice.
Yeah.
He never shouted at us.
But his one look was
his
enough.
look was enough.
Same with
That's
Abba.
what. But
Didn't
you
have to
see,
raise his voice.
But that is what, I mean, today my daughter, she's probably not afraid, but she will listen to me. She won't do the same with Bharat unless Bharat raises his voice.
Yeah.
That's when game is over.
Because it's the opposite with us. Kunal,
Exactly,
she will listen
yeah.
to. So I think it's just whoever takes on that role.
Yeah.
And somebody should.
Like even for Raha. Raha listens to Alia, and Alia is a great mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will listen to.
is.
But Ranbir is a friend.
Yeah.
You know, he is a friend, and she'll do all the masti with him. But माँ से बहुत डरती है.
Really?
हाँ, she's a disciplinarian. बहुत, she's very good with the child.
Yeah.
She's very good mother.
Yeah.
She's teaching her the right things, and you know, no TV and no this and no that, and I get so.
There's a lot
like,
of exposure today. That is the thing.
I'm always fighting with her. I say, क्या यार Alia, please, एक chocolate दे दे. No, can you understand? Sugar is not good for her. I say, it's okay now. I'm the grandmother. Let me spoil her.
But do you feel like now that you have grandchildren, you're more indulgent with the grandchildren than perhaps you could
I
be
was
with
always
the...
indulgent.
That's what I was saying. You were saying anyway, you
I
were not that strict.
never had an issue because today there's more awareness. Many times there was no awareness of no TV, no sugar.
क्या होता
I mean,
है?
they would watch TV every day. They would watch Bhagwan Dada, Amar Akbar Anthony, and have their food every night.
Every
you know?
day.
And you're fine.
And they were
fine. We
fine.
turned out
So-
okay.
But then I think it's the social media which is carrying them.
Yeah.
Because you get so addicted to that screen, then
Yeah.
you are always on the phone and
And
stuff
also
like
then
that.
there was no 24/7
No.
entertainment for
No.
children. Right? Anyway, it's not like people had iPads and screens
Nothing.
all the
No,
time.
but also Soha, I was against giving Samara, like I told Bharat, no phones, no iPads, nothing. But the thing is, Samara's like, but my friends have it, my friends are doing this. And then Bharat is like, Bharat, he sort of melted and he's like, chalo, I'll give you a phone.
Yeah.
But I just feel there's a lot of exposure these
Yeah.
days.
It's very
and,
bad.
It's
It's really
just
bad. It's
getting out of
scary.
control now.
It's so
Yeah.
scary. I mean, what all can happen
Yeah.
on social media.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. And we didn't have any of this.
It's
Yeah,
awful.
It's awful.
It's awful.
I mean, there's something has to be done. I don't know.
And especially I think if you are
I think
growing
there are
up-
some countries they're going to. There's
Ban
Australia,
it, yes.
Australia.
Netherlands, they have also, they said no
Started.
social media, banned
Yeah.
at the age of 16. But the thing is, when you ban something, people find ways.
They find
around it.
ways
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
The idea is to try and have that conversation with your
Yeah.
child. And
Yeah.
as you said, no, Riddhima, if the friends
Yeah.
are on board, then your child is not the black sheep in the class, not the only person who doesn't
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
smartphone.
yeah.
I mean, I have a few years to go and I is only 8, but she's already said,
Does she have a phone?
No, she doesn't have a phone yet.
Not
And she
yet.
said,
Don't give
16.
it to her.
She said, I'm okay with it being 16
Yeah.
because Aisha doesn't have a phone, Amaya doesn't have a phone, Inara doesn't have a phone.
Right.
So her friends don't have them.
Okay, okay.
Correct.
But as long as that continues.
Like-minded.
And Kunal
so
doesn't
it's
mind.
fine.
He's like, I don't care if she doesn't like me. I don't care if she throws a tantrum. No means no. So
Yeah.
we'll see as long as one parent
Makes
is able to
So
do
yeah, you have to have that kind of discipline. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
So when you
can't
observe
be-
like your children parenting now, is there ever a time where you feel that you would do things differently or that they're too gentle?
I think times are different.
Yeah.
So I did whatever best I could do in my times,
Yes.
and now today, because times have changed,
Yeah.
they are the best parents. They know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to interfere. I just want to be a good grandmother.
Yeah.
That's when I want to indulge her. I want to indulge Samara.
She's an amazing
Raha.
granny.
I'm sure.
I don't even want to call her a granny.
It doesn't look like a grandmother, even though it's Dadi ki Shaadi.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, but I'll come to Dadi because I have a question about the film also. But because I've not even looked at my script and we've gone here and there and everywhere. One question, it might be a silly question. I feel it sometimes at home, like with my mother when she comes to Mumbai, she likes staying with me more than Bhai. And I don't know whether it's when you stay with your daughter and you are with your daughter's children, you feel ke haq zyada hai.
Nani.
Yeah, as opposed to maybe.
But Nani is always closer.
But I mean, why is that?
I think because the mother is always talking about her mother.
Yeah,
Huh?
with her child.
With her child.
So that bond is.
And the bond is much more than the Dadi. But I'm very lucky because now we are all living together.
Yes.
So I have that closeness with Raha.
Yes.
But otherwise, because Riddhima is on the phone with me and she said, Nani ka phone aaya, Nani, 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 Nani. So they get closer to the grandmother.
And Raha adores her.
I'm sure.
She adores Dida, Dida, Dida all day. Such a cutie.
And she doesn't say Dida, she calls me Dida.
Yeah.
So Dida is not one. Dida, Dida, Dida. It goes like 3-4 times. Dida, 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 Dida. Yes.
But even the father used to go to mom all the time. Takes after the dad.
But what a father. Hats off.
They're both amazing.
Both
Even
amazing.
the
But
mom
this
and
new
dad,
generation
both
kind
of
of
them.
parents, I feel, like my father, as I was saying earlier, was not so hands-on, but a lot of fathers.
The dads are amazing
there.
these days.
They're going to school. My father never came to school.
Considering Soha, both are so busy.
Exactly.
They both have so much to do. But the way they take care of the child, and they both are outstanding.
So
They
what is
both
it,
are so
again,
good.
why is that happening? Why are fathers more involved than a generation
Because they
ago?
want to be involved.
But a
now,
generation also they must have wanted to be, no? Or they're just...
My husband too.
But that was, I guess, I don't know, something about, again, equality, sharing the responsibility, which I think is great, that fathers are, chipping in and doing exactly what,
Maybe that idea
There's no
of
awareness
what a
of
father
how-
does
yeah.
and what a mother does, that division of labor.
See, like
The division
my husband wanted to keep that मैं बाप हूँ,
Yeah.
and don't get too close to me.
Yeah.
Right? Keep that distance. So he never got friendly with Ranbir or Riddhima.
Yeah.
That
he's
उनको
okay.
उनको डर रहना चाहिए. Not at all.
Yeah, Mama. He was
The
fine.
moment he came home, they would run to their room. So
Arey
what do you call
Baba.
that? What do you call that?
Because
That's like they were scared.
Yeah.
Scared matlab not scared. I mean, he would take them out
No,
for dinners.
different with you and different with him.
Yeah.
So
you want to say something.
yes, I
Say
do
something.
actually. So the thing is, from our perspective, Mom,
Yeah.
we were never afraid of him, but my dad was very particular about certain things. कि lights बंद करना चाहिए, fan बंद करना
Same.
चाहिए, all those things. And we were children, at the time, and lights are switched on, fan switch on.
There's a mess in the house.
So when Papa used to come, did we forget to switch off the lights? Did we forget? And then we used to run to the room to
do that.
check.
So he would just go into the room just to check if
Yeah.
they are switched off.
Wow.
So when he entered their room, ये लोग की बैंड बज जाती थी कि
Yeah.
oh Papa's gone. So what does it mean?
Yeah.
There was that kind of a fear,
Yeah.
right? He wanted that.
Yeah. Why did you want that?
And this fear all disappeared when Riddhima got married. Then I think he got very close to her when she
Yes.
went away.
Yes.
Then he would call her up and talk to her like a friend.
Yeah.
Because
Uske-
we moved away.
Yeah.
Moved away, and then call FaceTime Samara and talk to her. And where is Telu? He used to call her Telu Ram. He used to call me Mushkram and Mushki.
Yeah.
And call my daughter Telu Ram. I don't know why, because
Yeah.
probably I used to give her that the body massage, the tail malish. It's not called Telu Ram because she's always covered in oil. Where's Telu Ram? Call Telu Ram, and then
Yeah.
if I missed his call, he would call me back again. Why didn't you pick up my phone?
Yeah.
And
things
like
that.
I feel when your children get married, you have to
Yeah.
leave them alone. See, like even now I'm in the same building, right, with my kids. But I don't go just like that. I want to give them their
Space.
So you
space.
you say that you're going to visit, or do you drop
I
in?
don't go. When they're free, they'll meet me. But I don't want to be there कि ए माँ तो बैठी रहती है,
Yeah, she doesn't interfere.
Their privacy is their privacy, so I don't interfere. Even Raha, when she's free, she'll come to me. but I don't go just like that.
Yeah.
So जब इसकी शादी हुई, so I told my husband, I said देखो अभी रिधिमा की शादी हो गई है, okay? Now we can't, भरत होगा and all the time you can't keep calling and all, let her be.
But also she's in Delhi.
You
Like,
have to
place,
move like
so
little
far.
bit,
He didn't
move
care.
away. जैसे क्या मैं तो रोज फोन करता हूँ उसको. I call her any time.
Yeah, I
I to call
didn't care.
Bhatt also. I said, Bob, what are you doing? और ठीक है कभी कभी फोन कर लिया. But don't call them all the time. They also have a life and don't be on their head.
Yeah.
No, but Dad used to call all the time, and then talk to Samara, talk to me, yell at me, pick up the phone. You never answer. What is this?
Sweet.
All that.
Maybe you suddenly felt there's another man in your life and you moved into another house,
Yeah,
you've
but all
grown up.
this happened, Riddhima, after you got married.
Yeah.
Before that, you didn't have this.
Yeah,
kind of a
because the
relationship with
phone
him.
bill used to come. What is this? Itna sa, all that used to happen. So that's the only thing that we used to be not scared, but
I think
a little
Riddhima is
anxious.
being very
No,
generous
I'm
for
not.
her father. She's feeling bad.
No, but also
But
no.
I was never
no, I
afraid
feel
of
like
him.
I mean, I feel daughters and fathers have a bond that
No, he loved them.
Yeah,
he loved
you
them a
can't-
lot. But it was not like Riddhima or
But
kiss
that's
her
also
or
okay.
hug
I
her.
feel people
No,
show
in a different
and
way.
also I think perhaps in that generation people were not so expressive with love.
Yeah, yeah.
Like even my mother and me were not like I love you on the phone. In fact, she told me she got diagnosed with like stage 1 lung cancer, and she said it's because we don't express ourselves, and she read a book and she said we must talk to each other. As a family we were not very demonstrative, like some families are.
Expressive.
When you suppress too much,
Then-
it comes out like that. So you always need to talk.
Yeah.
I don't believe in therapists, but I believe in friends. You should have 4-5 friends who you can really talk it out. Because Riddhima, when Papa passed away,
I know.
they said go to a therapist.
I was there.
And
I
said,
remember.
and I was really down. And I spoke to a therapist. I said, क्या कर रही मैं? जब तक I am not strong, what is the therapy only going to say? अच्छा, meditate करो, ये करो, वो करो, count this, count that. It's nonsense.
You have to take your
There-
time.
Unless you are not strong, you have to decide. Like if you have to quit smoking or any bad habit, you have to decide.
Yeah.
That habit will never go by someone telling you or whatever. You have to decide.
Yeah.
When you want to be strong, you want to get out of it. So what I did was, I just started working.
Yeah.
He passed away. I did Jug Jug Jio. I went for Indian Idol. I went here just to get the confidence back.
Yeah.
I thought I was just, I was in such a bad state, and it's so hurting when people used to say, "Okay, oh, he passed away," and she jumped into
That was
acting.
horrible.
That was horrible. But they don't know why I did it.
Yeah.
I have to tell you what happened to me. So when he passed away, for a month, I could not sleep. A month or maybe 2-3 months, I could not sleep. And I got into drinking. I used to start drinking. And then I could not sleep without drinking, right? Then I called, and because I'm so health conscious, I didn't like myself like that.
Yeah.
मेरे को एक वहशत हो गई घर में रहने से, I needed to just numb my head and go to sleep. I didn't like myself. So I called my doctor. I said, this is what is going on with me. I need help. I don't like it. I'm not made like that. I'm so health conscious. I like my exercise. I like everything. I need to. So she sent a very well-known gynecologist who's a very big doctor. You can't even get an appointment. She's so busy and she's so huge. So she sent her, and she would come to my house at night at about 11. So she asked me, what time do you sleep? I said, I sleep at 11 or so. So she would come, she would inject me and put me to sleep.
And sit there.
And sit
Really?
there
Yeah.
till the time I had not gone to sleep. And she would tell my staff, just dekhte raho, madam theek hai ki nahi. This happened for 10 days. And the 11th or 12th day, I said, Doc, I'm good now. I don't think I need this and I can move on. And that was it. So you have to recognize, so these therapists and all, I don't know what they can do. I needed a friend. I needed to just have this time out. I needed to get out. There are various things that one can do to get out of that pain.
Yeah.
But if you're having, I don't know, that's
And
what my
Soha,
take
I
is.
was there in Bombay
When this was
throughout,
out, of
yes. But obviously, she could not vent to me because I was also grieving and I couldn't
Yeah.
vent to her. So we used to go into separate rooms.
To sleep.
To
And when I
sleep or
went
to
to my
grieve.
room, I used to get so down.
Yeah.
I just could not sleep.
Yeah.
And then when Karan said, he's saying, Neetu Ji, I think you have to get back, do a film.
Yeah.
I said, yes.
Yeah.
And you have no idea, I was a nervous wreck when I was doing Jug Jug Jio. Before every shot, I would shiver.
Yeah.
I had done something like 70, 80 movies, right?
I know.
But I was, because my, there was no, like my strength was not there.
Yeah.
And to go alone on a set without my husband, without, I had nobody.
Yeah.
So it was absolutely nerve-wracking.
I-
But I did that, but that helped me.
Yeah.
I went out, I did some shows, I was judge at some show. I did all of that. It made me so much stronger.
Yeah.
Today I don't need to work. Like
Yeah.
I tell people, I don't need fame. I don't need, मेरे बच्चों की शादी हो गई, I don't need to earn money. I'm very happy with what I have. You know, I can get on with my life.
जी.
Whatever I have, थोड़ा बहुत जो भी है, I'm very happy. But I do on and off movies just to make myself happy.
But
अभी
you
मेरे
don't-
को दादी की शादी की इतना अच्छा स्क्रिप्ट लगा, and when he was coming home to narrate to me the script, ऐसा ही करूँ नहीं करूँ नहीं करती हूँ यार, अभी फिर सेट पे फिर बिग लगाएंगे, मेकअप करना पड़ेगा, ये नहीं. But when he started narrating me, it was so beautiful, it was so relatable to today's parents and children. I have to do this.
She was very excited.
I was
She
very
called me
excited.
immediately and she narrated the script and she was just like,
So excited.
oh my God, you know, it's so beautiful.
What about the film, like the message of the film and so much?
Today is relatable today when, you know, I don't know, you have to see the film.
No, there is a message, there is a social message that the film delivers, but for that, you have to
wait to see
wait
the film.
until Friday.
I feel like
You know what, it's just, I'll give you a hint. It's
I'm
like
just saying if you didn't feel that.
children get busy in their lives,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So it's about that.
You have to make time for your parents, no matter what.
It's very emotional, very fun. It's also fun.
Yeah.
And it's something for the children also, even the little
Yes.
children, even they are learning from their parents,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they learn.
And I just think from the name and from a little bit of what we've seen of the promo, if you talk about Dadi Ki Shaadi, it's definitely unconventional at that age in your life.
See, it's just the title, but the story is completely
like you're saying,
different.
it's completely
yeah.
You're in for a shock.
Okay,
a pleasant
then.
shock.
Okay then, I shall look forward to it. There were so many things that we were talking about. Again, one of the things that, to go back to the beginning, was a little bit about getting married and whether you feel it takes away from your independence or not. And I feel like, again, perhaps in a previous generation, people got married and they became wives.
Right.
And not everybody, like
See, that's the way life was.
yeah, but like
Today, life is more independent.
life is more independent.
Like women want to work, and let them work.
But can you, after you get married,
Yes,
have your own identity?
I feel
should
motherhood
have.
and motherhood and getting married just sort of, it doesn't take away your independence, it sort of redefines you. I mean, I see so many women out there, working as well as taking care of their homes and doing a damn good job at that,
Yeah.
even without
As long as
help.
you can do justice to your children and home, because if you neglect, either of them will suffer, either your work or your home.
Yeah.
So if either one is neglected, you have to put your 100%.
No, I just feel women are inherently born multitaskers.
Yeah.
So we can micromanage things.
Yes.
And even women without help, without support, without anything, do a really fine job at that.
Yeah.
And kudos to them, They are working, they are taking care of their homes, and they're managing it, and
Yes.
they're managing it really, really well. I mean, here fortunately we have a support system. Like when I'm here, my husband is with Samara,
Yeah.
even though he's working. My mother-in-law is there, my extended family is there, so they are with Samara. So I feel comfortable,
Yes.
being with my mother.
Yeah.
But I don't think it takes away your independence or any of that. I just feel. Women at any age, whenever are, they should do what they want to.
Yeah.
They should be allowed,
Yeah,
I
they
think,
should.
like Amma used to say, people used to ask me all the time, how does your husband allow you to work? And he'd be like,
Yes.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
And Abba never stopped her. And she did continue to work after she had
I think
children.
maybe she thought that now let me give more time to my home.
Yeah.
That's where she left. But this is the wrong thing that people think Kapoors don't allow.
Yes.
It's not like that.
People do
so
think
when
that.
Do Duni Char came, I wasn't working at that time. Do Duni Char is the movie I did in 2004, 2006, I don't know, many years back. And the director wanted me.
Yeah,
but
such a
my husband said, I don't think she would want to work, but tu puch lo.
Yeah.
Because he was very keen on Do Duni Char, that I should do the film. So, मैंने सुना, मैंने हाँ बोल दिया. Then my husband was, he asked the director, what did she say? So it's never the men.
Yes.
Like Bebo always worked, Babita
Yeah.
was an actress. We all came from this industry. But it's what we chose. Like
Yeah.
I started working at a very young age.
I know, 6.
Yes, 6. So for me, I was tired.
Yes, you said this
I
also.
could not study. I had no friends. I just had one best friend in my life and one boyfriend. That's it, you know. So I wanted a family life. I wanted my, and then my kids were born, and it was too soon. So for me, I just wanted to get away.
I want to go a little bit to your relationship with your mother, because it is Mother's Day at the end of the day, and you've spoken a little bit, of course. You were very young when you started working, and I think that she was the reason behind you working, and she perhaps was the boss.
Yeah, she was. She was very strong. It's so strange that I've had two very strong people in my life.
Yeah.
And that's what they say, you know, you're destined to have the same kind of people you attract, right?
Yeah.
So my mother was very, very strict and very, like she was also very, like she was obsessed by me and very protective.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a lot for me to handle.
Yeah.
And my husband was the same. He also was very, like very protective, very possessive, you know, always.
Like you are their world.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this became like a pattern for me.
Interesting.
And I was quite okay with it because I was so used to with my mother. And then when my husband is like that, it was okay for me.
But it takes
so
a lot
that's
from
why when he passed away, I felt that vacuum.
Yes.
I felt absolutely there is now, I'm alone.
Yeah.
There are so many people to protect you all your life. And then
strong
suddenly,
people,
strong
strong
people
personalities.
will not let anyone harm you. And then suddenly, you're left alone.
Yeah.
Although my kids were there, but Riddhima was in Delhi and Ranbir also was away.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in a different house.
Yes.
So that's the feeling. So, yeah, so that's what my relationship with my mother was.
Yeah.
She was very strong, but she loved me a lot.
But could you tell her if you said, I don't want to do this film, or now I want to do
See,
something
that
else?
time कोई पता नहीं था. मेरे को तो I don't even know how many movies I did, what I did, when I did. Now
You did
when
a lot of work.
I know I did. When I see my movies now, I say, अरे ये भी किया है. And there are so many movies I haven't even watched.
No, in 7 years, I think you did.
80 movies.
I couldn't even believe that statistic. I was like, कैसे?
Yeah, but तीन shifts करते थे. So
Exactly.
it was a crazy time.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you're young, you can do a lot, you know. Dialogues भी याद हो जाते थे. Today I see first script में लंबे dialogues.
No, but
you know, then you have to
so
memorize.
Because your
it.
brain has been doing it from that age.
Amazing still.
That muscle memory must still
Muscle
be there.
memory.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So when you're young, you can do anything. You can manage. You know.
Is it nerve-wracking to work with such a veteran? In your first film, then opposite you, I don't know if you are that kind of daughter, but I always want, like my mother comes to stay and I want everything to be perfect, and inevitably it isn't, because she's a perfectionist.
She's also a perfectionist.
No,
I'm not a
a
perfectionist.
No. No, I'm very comfortable because she's my safe space.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say nerve-wracking. I would say a tad bit nervous because
She's
she's
nervous.
her.
She was not
No,
nervous
because
at all.
she's her.
You know, she came on the set like a pro.
Really?
Yeah. And the couple and the director and everyone said, oh my God, it's in the genes. So when you
And
see
your
it, the
first film at this-
she
stage,
is so confident. It's, I don't know
Where
how
is-
you
like,
feel.
how-
I don't know.
Because it's different, right? Acting on
maybe.
camera
Yes.
is different, and you have this whole lineage pressure behind you. I don't know if you,
You
if
know,
you bear
honestly,
that
She
in
never
you.
ever imagined she will be facing.
I didn't, because I honestly didn't. It just, I mean, I didn't feel the pressure, to be honest. I just went as chalo kar lete hain, you know. ठीक है, let's enjoy this process.
But
you
she
know?
was so particular about the continuity, about the dialogues, and then she would call the writer like 100 times.
Yeah.
Okay, take my dialogues.
No,
Do
no,
this. Then she
because
called
I was-
Ranbir. Okay, she would say her lines to him. So she,
Oh,
whatever
you practice
she,
with him?
It wasn't like that.
She,
It wasn't like that, to be honest.
but
I'll
she
tell
does
you what
everything
happened.
in a very proper way, you know.
yeah.
Like everything should be absolutely Perfect.
No, I'll tell you why. Because everybody was so experienced, and me being a beginner, for me it was surreal. You know, just stepping into a fictional world.
Yeah.
As a beginner, of course I'm very grateful, but I just didn't want to pull the energy down. I just wanted to, even when I was not on the set, I was behind, literally observing. अच्छा ये होता है, अच्छा ऐसे होता है, camera को ऐसे करते, because I had no clue.
Right.
I've only watched movies,
right,
and I've admired the world, but I haven't been a part of it. You know, in the thick of it, like basically in the middle of it.
Except for Bollywood wise, which was
yeah,
just,
but that was
But
again
yourself.
that was again very different. But this was something very, very different. So I used to literally step back and I used to just observe.
And could you observe and say,
people.
"Acha shot diya," or "I would like to do another shot," or can you assess yourself as an actor?
Yes, absolutely. So what I used to do is, but anyways, we used to do a lot of takes. But at the same time, I used to observe other people and learn from them, from observing them.
Yeah.
And learn a lot of like the technical words, technical terms, you know, which I had no idea of.
Like
So-
pack up. My favorite.
Oh, no, it's a wrap up. But no, not that. Just basic. Like with the camera person, I used to sit and talk to him. कि ऐसा अच्छा ऐसे filter, ये filter करोगे नहीं तो ऐसा होगा, ये color grading करोगे. So all those things.
color
Wow, you're
No,
getting to
no.
post-production. I don't think most of us get into
Color grading,
But
I
I was
don't
like, मुझे अच्छा दिखना है बस, please.
Music का ये वो. So I used to just sit and I used to enjoy
she has
doing
a good
that.
sense. She has a
Yeah.
good sense of things.
Are you
So-
nervous about the film releasing and what people are going to say?
No, and see, it's not a hit flop though. It's all destiny.
Yeah.
Appreciate हो जाए. You know, that's what you want.
नहीं,
that
performance को
appreciate.
लेके ना, क्योंकि वो बारीक मतलब especially when you have like the Kapoor
देखो
खानदान and all
today
behind you.
lot of people are trolling you.
Exactly.
So
उनका काम यही है.
मेरा एक है मेरा मंत्र. It's Sanuki. And if they ask me, I say Tonuki. If you talk about other people, I say I have not considered Sanuki. If you ask about me, Tonuki is not to you. जो बोलना है बोलो.
Yeah.
I don't think it should bother you because you don't know them.
Yeah.
I mean, each to its own.
That's how it should be,
It
but
should be,
still,
yeah.
you know, like,
Most importantly, this movie is made with all heart.
Yeah.
Everyone has, you know, made it
Everyone's
with a lot of
very
love.
excited.
And everyone's worked hard, everyone's done everything and given their best.
Yeah.
So it is, we've enjoyed the process.
do you think if it wasn't this film, I mean, you would not have done films at all? It was this film that made you make a foray into cinema?
You know, everything happens like this. You know, like I called her up. Someone told Kapil about it. Why don't you ask Neetu Ji about Riddhima? Then he called me up, and then I said, okay. Then I called it. So everything happens. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was, I don't know, it was
Otherwise,
just,
it's
I think it was
just-
just meant to be.
And the chemistry that you both naturally have, that's
Yeah.
that comes out. I look forward to seeing that. I feel like, you know, one thing that you'd said earlier, I wanted to ask you again, in terms of expectations as one gets older. My mother's now 81.
God bless.
God bless, really.
And I feel like I'm asking you because I won't be able to ask her. Do you have expectations from your children when you get older of how they should be there for you? How much, you know, like you said.
That is Dadi ki Shaadi.
Nice. So what's the answer?
That is it. No, besides Dadi ki Shaadi,
Yeah.
I just feel, just stay connected.
Yeah.
Your mother doesn't need you 24/7 on her head.
No.
She doesn't need you.
No.
She doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
She's very happy.
Yeah.
But she's not happy when you don't bother to call her or don't ask about how. See, love shows in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
She'll feel it that,
Yeah.
that you don't care about her.
Yeah.
You know, that care shows in little things. So if you have that love in you, you're okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to show it and get her flowers or do
Gestures.
crazy things. She'll know the love comes.
Yeah.
So as long as she knows that you are there for her, you love her, that's enough.
That's what she wants. She doesn't, my mom, I mean, I can speak on her behalf. She's not materialistic. All she wants is her kids to be connected to her. She just wants that love that, chalo, you are connected. You know, bas ek message dal do, hi, how are you, mom? Are you good? That's all she wants, the basic.
Yeah.
And I just feel, and this is a message to every child out there, you know, your parents are getting old.
Yeah.
Stay connected,
Yeah.
you know, just
Tomorrow,
be with them.
कुछ भी हो सकता है.
I mean-
and then you'll feel, oh my God.
It's too late.
Why didn't I call?
Yeah.
That
Why didn't I
last
connect?
call.
Why, when, what was I waiting for? So just call and be connected. I mean, how much does it take? Today the world is so small. FaceTime karo, apna shakal dikha do. FaceTime kar do. The mother feels so happy just looking at your face.
तो क्या हो जाता है? Why do people not
just get busy in their
because they're too busy in their lives and
yeah, कि mama is there, she's okay na, ठीक ही होंगी, you know that, but they don't realize that, you know what is she feeling? She probably wants to just see you once on, you know, on FaceTime,
you know,
or video call,
as a routine, every morning, Riddhima, myself, on FaceTime, every morning, wherever
and
we are. And if I don't go on FaceTime, she goes crazy.
I start calling up
everybody in the house.
Or any,
so she, me,
house.
and then half an hour we will chat on FaceTime, and then we get our family together, extended family.
Rima, Tashu,
everyone comes. So we all are chatting for that 1 hour every morning.
Nice.
We are exchanging things like, udhar ye restaurant khula hai, to ye acha hai, ye movie achhi hai. You know, just talking.
But I think that's a nice idea if you have a group and then whoever's available joins the call.
Join you.
Who's not available doesn't join the call. Sometimes so-and-so is available.
Like the other day, Tashu sent me amazing flowers. So I said, who's your florist in Bombay? Who's it florist? And then she forgot. Okay, then I asked her the next day again.
Exchange
so
of information.
These things, you know, like little things. And it's so much you exchange. Like she put me in, like she was talking about her French class. And at my age, I said, chalo, let me learn French.
Really? You're learning French?
I want to. Because I got inspired because she was learning French.
Yeah.
So I said, why don't I learn French?
Yeah.
By the way, my latest obsession is mahjong.
You and a few other people in
I have a
just want to
mahjong.
say.
We are obsessed.
Are you good?
I mean,
Are you good?
I'm good. I mean, I can play, but I'm not.
She's learning.
She's good.
No, she's good.
I'm good. I can manage. But it's so addictive. It's so addictive. Oh, 3 ghante na, your brain cells improve by 100%.
But you know, this is what you're doing is amazing because to learn something new at a later stage in life is the key to staying young.
That and
you will tell us now at this point how you are looking and staying so young. This is my cue to ask you. It's not just mahjong. And don't tell us you're drinking nimbu in the morning.
No. I hate. एक तो बहुत दिन पॉडकास्ट में बोलते रहते हैं ये सुबह उठ के ये पियो और सुबह उठ के कितनी चीजें पियो
फिर 20 मिनट बाद ये पियो फिर 20 मिनट बाद ये करो
कितने concoctions हैं. It's nothing. It's just be mindful of your food and exercise.
So you do
I
exercise.
do weights. I do exercise. I do yoga. I do first thing in the morning is fold your hands wherever you imagine, just gratitude. Say thank you for your every day you are alive.
Yes.
Grateful, gratitude. Early in the morning I do that. I go outside, I stand in the sun, I do breathing. I do deep breathing, looking in the sun. एक तो मेरे को समझ नहीं आती है ये sunscreen क्यों बनाया है. मतलब मैंने लाइफ में सनस्क्रीन नहीं यूज किया है.
Really?
I don't have even one pigment. I think it's only for अंग्रेज जिनका जो लाइट होती है ना skin, like you might need it. I don't know, but I don't use sunscreen.
No, everybody, they to say number one thing you have to
बिल्कुल
wear
नहीं,
sunscreen. You have to wear sunscreen.
Sun is the most amazing thing.
People say
nature
don't
has
go out in the
given
sun.
you.
Take vitamin D
Maybe
supplements.
for a couple of minutes, stand outside.
So do you use sunscreen, Riddhima?
Because she's been told again by everyone. But I sit in the sun.
My dermatologist yells
I have worked
if
in
I
the
don't
sun
use
all
it.
my life. Okay, all my life I've worked under the sun. Today, every morning I go and sit outside, and I have my morning routine, all my breakfast and everything, breathing. For half an hour, I sit outside. Sun is the most important thing.
You don't know how popular what you're saying is going to be because
no, sunscreen is a fad.
Not
It's
overexposure,
marketing.
but
like sunscreen and wine, red wine.
this episode is sponsored by sunscreen. Not.
No, but red wine also is marketing, right? इतने
मतलब
अभी-
red wine अच्छा है अच्छा नहीं है?
It's only sugar.
Yeah.
हार्ट के लिए अच्छा है, इसके लिए अच्छा है, उसका इट्स अल्कोहल. तुम बीटरूट खा लो, तुम
Alcohol in
अनार
any
खा
form
लो.
is bad.
Yeah, alcohol anyway they say is kind of
I
poisonous.
mean, it's sugar.
Yeah.
Red wine and
Okay,
this
so you
and
get out,
sunscreen.
you're wearing the sunscreen, you're not wearing the sunscreen.
Never ever want sunscreen.
Couple of
and
times
all
in a
these
day.
creams are a fad. All these big branded creams. Just see what cream suits you.
Yeah.
Moisturizes your face. It could be something very simple.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be expensive.
No.
It doesn't
No,
have to be.
not
It has to-
not
I mean, the basic thing is
necessarily.
hydration.
Yeah,
and ये
yeah.
niacin or ये collagen or ये It's all nonsense.
It's what suits
It's
you.
all inside. It's all what you eat.
Must be a little genetics also in your case.
No,
I
no,
must
no,
say.
no, no, no,
100%.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
It's-
must be.
No, 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 no.
Some people have
She's
it harder.
blessed
Yeah.
also.
No. You don't know. You know, Riddhima, how
People
careful
will
I
stop
am.
wearing sunscreen, Neetu auntie, and they will all be pigmented like anything.
No, कोई pigment नहीं होता है. But you can't be in the sun like all
Then
the
they'll be
time.
right into you.
No, if you're going to be like if you're
Not
doing sunbathing,
overexposure.
you
No, but like
need
they say that-
sunscreen. But generally, you don't need sunscreen. I mean, you need that sun. That sun is so good for you.
Okay.
You need sunlight. There's vitamin D.
But I'm so happy
But
to know that
I-
you're weightlifting.
I
No, she is.
I do weightlifting.
And she swims.
And I swim.
Yeah.
And also, food.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful what you eat.
Yeah.
That is number one.
So do you have these superfoods like?
No superfoods. I hate quinoa. I hate chia seeds. I like my own sabza,
घर का खाना.
which is basil. Chia seeds is chia seeds. हमारा sabza.
Yes, correct.
I like my Indian things.
Yes.
I don't like avocados.
Yeah.
I don't like pastas and pizzas and all I don't like because all there's maida.
Yeah.
I like my roti or bran or rice and unpolished rice, and I'll have lots of vegetables basically, you know, fish and eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think what you're saying is absolutely
She's
right.
mindful.
Eating local, eating seasonal also
Yes.
makes a big difference.
Yes, of
Seasonal
course.
also
for
the same?
sure. I'm mindful. We don't
No, she's
believe
very
in.
strict.
No, I'm not actually. We don't believe in dieting, but we believe in eating well.
Yeah.
So we
And
we
also
will
portion
eat.
control.
Portion control is very important.
Yeah.
That's
like-
number one.
Malaika says she eats out of katoris.
Me too.
So you just have a katori.
She also,
Yeah, and she
also
is my
does the same.
inspiration because
Yeah.
I saw a podcast where Malaika spoke about having her meal in a bowl.
Yes. Same.
And yeah,
And that's just, you don't then get a
and
second
she
serving.
inspired me, and then I started having my meal, out of a bowl.
Yeah.
But that's what I do, and I'm mindful. I mean,
But-
I will not go overboard. I won't eat everything I see in sight, but I will eat and I'll pick.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I don't skip a meal.
But what is inflammation? Inflammation is overeating. See, if you eat less, you are okay. But if you overeat, your body will get inflamed.
Yeah.
So इसलिए inflammation होगी. इसलिए इतना सब आजकल हो गया inflammation. It's because you're overeating.
And
So
people
you're-
eat more than they need to, I think.
Yeah, when you stuff yourself and you're eating all the heavy stuff and the gravies and like I believe Amara Indian food is the healthiest food in the world.
Yeah.
We don't have breads, we don't have pastas, we don't have noodles. We have Amara ghar ka khana is the healthiest. Amara stir fried vegetables, Amara
Khana
dalein.
sahi hai, but the snacks.
The spices
Otherwise,
that
Snacks is only when you are, not those things, but
Yeah.
हमारा जो local खाना है, हमारे घर का खाना,
Yeah.
हमारी तुरई, हमारी कद्दू,
Yeah.
हमारी भरता, दालें, रोटियां, कितना अच्छे हैं.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
just have that. I mean, that is.
and also
cooling
the
things.
spices that go into our food, that is actually
When
it's
we burn the
medicine.
food.
Yes, like haldi's. And
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
we overcook
Yeah.
it, of course. Are you both good cooks?
No, we're good instructors.
I'm neither a good cook or an instructor. I wanted to ask you a little bit because you mentioned like you both speak in the morning and all of that. Do you think that daughters are better children to their parents than sons? It's a loaded question.
No, sons don't show that much, but girls are more emotional.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
So they're
no?
more connected, expressive.
Naturally
yeah.
absorb emotions.
Yeah. But boys are boys. I mean, they love
Yeah.
you, but they'll not show it, and
They may not be expressive, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Like
but
I'm
girls are
very
more
close to my
expressive.
son. I'm very close to
Yes.
him. But it's not that I feel that he loves me less than Riddhima. He loves me as much as her. But she expresses more
Yeah.
than he does.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean
But the love
it's
is less.
less. No,
Yeah.
no.
ऐसा नहीं है.
ऐसा नहीं
Did you feel growing up any differences between the two of you?
Not at all. Not at all. We grew up in a very loving home. Of course, there was discipline, and but it was a very normal upbringing.
Yeah.
That we did everything. It was not like matlab, actor family, star family.
They were very normal children.
Very
They would
normal,
go on
upbringing.
these school में कैसे जाते थे आप?
School trips.
No.
मतलब?
Subah, when you went to school, you went
Carpool.
carpool.
Yeah.
Carpooling.
So they didn't have a car
Carpooling.
driver.
Right.
They went in a carpool.
Yeah.
They got that much money to spend. And even when they went
Yeah,
overseas, they went in economy. They
Yeah.
went
Budgeting hoti
stayed
thi, all
with
that.
their friends. They shared a apartment. Not that apartment mein reh rahe hain.
Yeah.
My husband was very particular about those things. That
Ji.
they should have value for money. He never let me buy her a anything expensive.
Designer
because
stuff and-
Nothing, never.
Yeah.
So he said she'll never have value when her husband buys for her.
But I used to take hers. That was
So
different.
they used to travel very like a normal
Yeah.
children, and
Yeah,
their,
yeah,
their
very
life was
normal
very
upbringing.
normal.
Yeah, I feel sometimes we forget our mothers are also people. And
take them for granted.
Yeah, we take them and we just see them like she's my mother.
Yeah, yeah.
Even with Inaya, the other day I had to go for work and I had to say, Inaya, I'm there for you, but I have other things also that I need to do. So please, just put
Yeah.
yourself together for a little bit. So Neetu auntie, I wanted to ask you now: is there something that you're looking forward to, or like an unfulfilled dream that you still have?
See, basically all my dreams are all fulfilled. My dream was to see my children happy.
Yeah.
And by God's grace, I have two beautiful children who have entered my life, which is Bharat and Alia.
Yeah.
They both are wonderful. And I used to always worry, कि मेरे बेटे की कौन होएगी, मेरी बेटी का कौन होएगा, So that was my constant worry.
Yeah.
Today, I feel everything is, I'm good, touch wood. God has been kind. And I just want to see my grandchildren every day, and that's my wish, that's it.
But something for yourself, like a place to go, or
I go. You have no idea. I travel so much.
She does it all.
I've just come from Italy. I went to a spa.
Ooh, very
with
nice.
my friends.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
called
so
the
you're-
Palace.
Oh, very nice. Okay, make a note. But so you're doing what you want to. You've got
Of course.
stuff to do, and you're out there doing it.
I'm out there.
Do you feel, Riddhima, like that little role reversal where you have to look after your mother sometimes?
Yes.
And does she let you?
Yes.
Like you said, even after Uncle passed away, you went to your different rooms.
Yeah.
And that it is difficult sometimes because you want to be strong for each other.
Yeah.
But have there been moments where you have been able to be there for her?
So we obviously feel strongly protective of mom.
Yeah.
I mean, she's all we have, right?
Yeah.
So of course, I mean, there are times where I feel I have to be, at least act strong for her, and at times take a stand for her.
Yeah.
Sometimes she can't do it, and sometimes I have to do that, for her, and I have done it in the past. With certain people,
Yeah.
But and that is because we are so protective of her.
Yeah.
So I guess
But
that's
is that difficult to do because you're younger?
it's not actually.
No?
It's for mom. We'll do anything for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's become my mother, totally. Yeah. She said, Mom, do this, do that. Sometimes you feel, hi, Riddhima, I'm feeling very tired today. I don't feel like doing it. No, Mom, just go do a little breathing. Go there a little bit. Thoda sa kar lo.
Yeah.
Okay, go and swim. Go and do something. Get up.
push.
But
Yeah.
don't. She pushes me.
Yeah.
There are times when you don't want to do it, but
Yeah.
she'll push you. And then I'll say, Acha, theek hai, chalo, let me go and do it.
Which is so lovely.
Which is so nice.
I really
So
think,
family, friends
Yeah.
are very necessary.
Ji.
Good friends, very necessary. Children, family, and जो लोग बोलते हैं कि अकेले रहेंगे, we need space. Space क्या करना है तुमने space से? It's so boring. I think a joint family is so much nicer.
Yeah.
Unlike the times I've had in Chembur, were the best times.
Yeah.
With mom,
I've seen-
I was the closest to everybody actually.
saw some
Every
wonderful
member
photos,
of that
yes.
family, I loved. Every
Yeah.
member.
I was
And
watching
mo-
Dining with the Kapoor.
Yeah.
That was so lovely.
And
so
more so
lovely.
with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was my ultimate love.
Really?
Like if she called me, if anyone called me when I was exercising, I wouldn't answer the phone. But if she called, I would leave everything and answer the phone.
That's true.
That's how much I loved her.
Yeah.
And it's not that she was she was very loving, but she was very critical. क्या डाला है तूने? Brown डाला है, khaki डाला है, brown क्या किस कपड़े डालती है?
Yeah.
She would criticize me, but I would take it as a criticism, and I would want to improve on that.
But
I
I think
didn't take it, oh, it's my mother-in-law talking to me. How dare she talks to me like that?
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Yeah.
See, आपकी माँ आपको पूछती है, कहाँ जा रहे हो आप?
Yeah.
आप बोलोगे, मैं बाहर जा रही हूँ. Mother-in-law पूछेगी, say, oh, who is she to ask me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. So it's also, you have to give in.
Yes.
That you have to treat your mother-in-law like a mother.
Yes.
If your mother can ask you, your mother-in-law also is like your mother.
Absolutely.
So that's
हक
the
भी
way.
होता है, but it's just the intent.
Intent.
Intent is important.
Intent is
with
important.
what
But she
intent
also
are you
treated
asking?
you like her own daughter.
See,
Exactly.
Most of the mothers and most of the mother-in-laws are nice.
Yeah.
I think ये सब TV serials इनको ऐसा बना दिए, but actually they are all not that bad. You know what? I blame the guys. You know, the guys who give too much importance to the wife and forget about the mother.
Yeah.
then there's a problem. But
Yeah.
if the man keeps a balance,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You're happy, I'm happy, everyone's happy.
Yeah.
But अगर वो बीवी करेगा और मामा भी करे तो बीवी को problem होएगी.
Correct.
You can't be going on mama.
You
You
can't
have
be
to
going.
strike a balance.
You have to strike a balance.
That's important. you
But
know.
sometimes men have trouble doing
Men
that.
have trouble, yeah. So if you don't have a balance, so there are a lot of things which are, which
you're
go.
so right.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
my dad, he always made sure my mother spoke. My mother spoke to my Dadi every day. My Dadi, we spoke to our
Yeah.
buas. So he
Yes.
just kept the family
Together.
together united. So he
Yes.
was very particular. So he used
Yeah.
to say, "Did you speak to bua? Did you speak to Ritu bua in Delhi?
Yeah.
Did you speak to Chacha?"
But
You
it's
know,
so
things
nice
like
because
that.
usually they say the bahu is the one who makes or breaks the family.
No.
But it's so nice to think that the son can actually be very instrumental. Then.
Son is the main guy.
Yeah.
If the son keeps a balance, everything is
everything
good.
works out.
Like I used to speak to my mother-in-law 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
And whenever we traveled, he said, "Acha, mom ko bol diya na?" He
Yeah.
called up mom. I said, "Bob, I talk to her all the
All the
time.
time.
She knows my every move.
Yeah.
So why do you keep telling me mom's about you?
Yeah.
I've spoken to her.
Like even my mother-in-law, she's very chilled out. She's like my mom only,
Really?
like my mom, and I see her, she's very cool,
Yeah.
she's not interfering, neither
Yeah.
is my mother-in-law. She just lets you be.
I do think we
But
have to
of
break
course-
this image of the mother-in-law being the villain.
Absolutely, and I
Yeah.
respect her so much, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, she's always there when when like, okay, can you, help me, and then, help me with Sam, and Sam is not listening to me, can you please talk to her?
Yeah.
She will, she will step up, and
No,
she will do
I
it.
feel obliged at this point also to say I have a great
Yes.
mother-in-law as well.
Yeah, exactly.
She's very nice.
Hey, wait, basically they all are nice. It's you have to just.
It's a
and you have to-
stereotype that one has to
And it's nice,
break.
at least if you're saying कि ऐसा वैसा करो, she's saying it to your face like the way a mother would.
Yes.
And that is nice only.
Yes.
It's again how you receive it and how it's given.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Neetu Ji, when you see Riddhima today, because women evolve, like we become different people. They say also when you get married, you change. When you become a mother, you change. So when you look at your daughter, do you still see that little girl, or do you feel like she's
I feel
changed?
she's a woman.
Yeah.
She's a complete woman.
Like in one way that she's,
Yes, and she's
different today.
She's different. She's so intelligent. She can handle her life. Like I feel very happy.
Yeah.
And I feel the same for Ranbir, and I
Yeah.
feel the same for her.
Yeah.
They both are they're very confident in their own way, which they don't need me.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
that is your success.
No, we do
That's
ask
my
as a mother.
success. Yeah, that's
You
my
have made
success.
them into.
It is, but I feel happy that she's happy. I mean, she doesn't need me to make any decision for her.
Yeah.
She's very okay.
Yeah.
She's very confident. She has very good mind. She thinks in the right.
We do.
we do.
But we do.
Tell me, because I think that as a mother is so difficult to be able to say you don't need me, and I'm proud of you because you don't need me, because our jobs as mothers are to make our children self-sufficient. Okay, you go out into the world, I have given you all that I can, and now tomorrow I may not be there and you need to be okay.
Yeah.
Which is something that you find
See,
very difficult.
You know
but
what? My only need today is my daughter and my son should be very close all their lives.
Yeah.
That's my desire, that they should be so close and they should be for each other when I'm not there.
Yeah.
So they should depend on each other. They should be there when you need each other.
Yeah.
And that's what their relationship
But
should
sibling
be,
bond is
always
very
be there.
natural. It just
and should
comes,
always be there.
Yeah.
And that's very important,
Yes.
because that's the only bond after your mother.
It's
Yeah.
your
sibling
From
Yes.
birth.
If you all get along very well.
You guys get along.
Yes, of
As
course.
well.
Yeah.
Not of
Sorry.
course, some siblings don't get along.
I do. So if I need my brother,
See,
he will be.
basically, दोनों
will be
मेरे
there.
बच्चे, they are very good children. They are not the fighting types, and they will
No.
not have issues. कि तूने किया, तूने वो किया. They're both very intelligent.
We are very chilled out. Okay, you need me, I'll be there for you. If I need him ever, he'll be there for me. So it's that only.
He's a very good brother, and she's an
Yes.
amazing sister. It's not I'm saying because of your podcast.
No,
And I'm saying it because to make people hear, but
Yeah.
they are genuinely,
Yeah.
they are really,
Which is again-
very content people. See,
Yeah.
that is very important. They are not disturbed.
And that comes from, I think, inner security.
Inner
maybe.
security, yeah.
And also love. It comes from love.
Love, we are
yeah.
family oriented,
Yeah.
most important, family first, you know,
Yeah.
before anything and everything.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But you know, to have loving parents
Yes.
is not something everyone has,
Yes.
I want to say. And it makes such a difference to how somebody turns
We are
out.
blessed.
Yeah.
And I think you are blessed.
Yes, we are.
You know, it's lovely.
Certainly. Yes.
Just a few last questions. Your earliest memory of Neetu auntie, perhaps? Like something that when you
So
look at her...
many memories,
like,
yeah.
But when you look at her now, like, you know, that still defines her as a mother to you.
So definitely her unwavering strength.
Yeah.
You know, her ability to keep the family together. I mean, despite all the highs and lows, ups and downs, you know, just the way she kept everyone united, everyone together,
Yeah.
with a smile.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anything for herself. She's a giver.
Yeah.
And she just gave and gave and gave and just did things for people, loved everyone unconditionally.
Yeah.
And that's how she is.
Yes.
And that is one reason I call her the Iron Lady of the family too, because she is strong and she is what she is.
If there was something that you would want to give her for herself, that is not her as a grandmother, her as a mother, you know, something for herself that she wants, that
She
she's
only
looking
wants
forward to.
unconditional love. That's all she wants, and that's all she craves. She doesn't crave and she doesn't want anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all she wants.
Like raising a daughter today as opposed to raising a daughter maybe, you know, 30 something years ago is different. In this world of social media, I'm terrified to have a daughter. Physical protection, one, physical safety,
yeah.
growing up in India,
Yeah.
then growing up in the limelight. And, you know, Samara has been there,
Yes.
already photographed so
Yeah.
much. I don't know whether that's something that you guys have talked about, how it goes down as a mother, how that makes you feel. Because I see Inaya also when she's photographed, she enjoys it to an extent. Anybody likes attention.
Like I mentioned to you.
Ji.
Yeah.
So she sees that she's getting attention. She pretends maybe, I don't know if she's going to be watching this. She pretends not to like it sometimes, but I feel like it has a psychological impact on you.
100%.
And you try and protect them as much as possible, even though we live in a country where the media is very respectful.
Yes.
I feel like you guys have a great relationship with the media also. There's a lot of respect for the family, and there's generally good relations. But as a mother, bringing a daughter up in 2026, what's that like?
You know, honestly, Samara is 15 now, but I want her to be kind to begin with, strong, fierce, independent, and unapologetically herself. She should know her mind. She should know what she wants. And yeah, that's what I want for her.
Yeah. And how does one
Get to that.
get to that?
So by talking to them, by being also by
communication.
By that's what I said. You have to communicate. If you don't talk to your child, and if you keep you literally instill that dar in them, they are not going to come to you.
Yeah.
They are not going to talk to you. They will talk to their friends, who will probably advise them, you know, tell them something else,
Yeah.
and advise them otherwise. But you have to give that child the comfort to come to you and talk to you about anything and everything,
Yeah.
whether it's boys at a certain age, whether it's just anything, or somebody has said something to them, somebody has, God forbid, done something. You have to give them that comfort, you
Yes.
know, and that's what I've done with Samara from the word go.
Yeah.
I've always told her that no matter what, I am here and I will back you and I will stand with you. Whether you do 10 wrong things, I will still support you.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm your mother and I will do it.
Yes.
And that's what I've told her, and that's what I tell her every single day. No matter what, tomorrow the world is against you, I am still with you.
Yeah.
So you have to give your child that confidence.
Yeah.
That's most
It's a
important.
very funny incident. This is reminding me of when you were going to London. I was paranoid
Yeah.
कि इसकी drink को कोई spike कर देगा.
Yeah.
ये 3 साल के लिए जा रही है.
100%.
And every night I would give her a lecture. ऐसे रिद्धिमा कभी खुद खोलना.
Yeah.
That time इतना awareness नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था. As a whatever I could think of things, you know. Never take any drink from anyone's hand. Till today she likes to open her own can.
My own can.
Yeah.
My own,
Because I was paranoid, And I would tell her, just call me. Whatever happens, the worst thing happens to you, call me. Whenever you need me, I'll come running. I was paranoid when she was
Which
going
she
to
did.
London.
But it's good to be paranoid, I feel.
Those days, I was very, very scared.
Which she did. I called her a couple of times. I need you here. Okay.
Really?
Flew down. Yeah.
What a terrifying call to get. Though. Like,
And then she started doing some day job or some job. She started earning a little money.
Pocket money.
Pocket
because
money.
we were, obviously, you know, it was like we were living on a budget.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get
So-
nice things for myself.
Yes.
But,
So
yeah,
when I landed, then she got me this huge. Which car you got me?
I think it was a limo.
Limo.
How nice.
And with flowers, and I said, "What is this?" No, this is from my own earning.
how sweet though, and how nice.
And pure apartment mein, welcome home, mom, and it's so cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
It's nice when you see them. I think when you grow up, and like Amma also is always like, today also she says, "Are you okay for money? Are you okay for money?" And I'm like, "I'm okay for money. I'm really okay." She worries. My brother's 50 something now. She still worries so much for him. So I think
For Saif also.
more for why, as you might
sweet.
imagine why, and for my sister of myself. Always worried, and that.
But I think it's a very mom thing.
It's a very mom
It's
thing.
like, are you okay? Or तुमने कुछ खाया, ठीक ठाक खाया कि नहीं खाना?
Have you slept
Food.
well? Have you eaten well? I think all of us now, ever since becoming mothers, I have not had a fully,
Me too.
without anxiety sleep
We sleep
since
with,
I've become a mother.
we sleep with one eye open.
So with Raha, she comes every morning. Dida, let's do pedicure. So I'll get this water for her, garam karke, put her feet inside. I said, this costs money. So you have money? Yes, I have money. And then she'll do a pretend money. And she'll give me, so how much money? I said 500. And she'll give me pretend money. It's so cute.
Did she give you a tip also?
And then they'll take her to my dressing room. Then she'll put rollers. You know, yeah.
She'll
Oh
do
my
it
God.
in your hair. She'll put, or you're putting
On
in
my
her.
She
hair,
plays dress up, no? With
dress
her.
up, so she stands on the step up and then rollers कुछ ऐसे जा रहे हैं, कोई ऐसे जा रहे हैं,
दर्द नहीं हो रहा है
फिर
आपको?
makeup हो रहा है, फिर पता नहीं क्या क्या हो रहा है. But that's our game, and we play that game.
It's too lovely.
Pedicure,
Sweet.
manicure,
So I have
polish.
I have to ask you today, women feel like they can have it all. They can have their careers, they can
Of
be
course,
wives.
and they should have careers.
So, but can they really have it all?
They can. Why not?
Like I
Why not?
have it all. No, it just sounds
At-
beautiful on paper. I just feel it's again all about prioritizing, and it's all about, you know, what matters most and
In
when
that time also.
at that time, and choosing in phases.
Yes.
You know, that's what I feel.
Yeah.
But having it all just sounds very lovely and very beautiful on
But
paper.
it's difficult. If you can manage it,
Yes.
then you should. If you can't manage it, don't go crazy in your head.
Then
मेरे को
good
ये भी
advice.
करना है, वो भी करना है, ये भी करना है.
Yeah.
You know, एक तो आजकल के लोगों को ना, they should calm down a bit. Everybody is so hyper on everything. Menopause, they go hyper. But it's a natural thing.
Please tell me, because before we rolled,
It's very natural to go to menopause, okay? वहाँ पे पॉडकास्ट हो रहे हैं मेनोपॉज के ऊपर, हॉट फ्लैश के
मैंने
ऊपर.
तीन किए हैं.
ए भगवान, मेरे को हंसी आती बिकॉज इट्स द मोस्ट नेचुरल थिंग. आई
But
मीन
I think-
every woman goes through it.
but the
But
thing is,
maybe
they
to
say that
create more
women
awareness.
have, some women have suffered and not known that, you know, that this.
Yes.
But there are friends. I mean, you don't have to make it such a big deal.
But I think symptoms
You
are
have to
different
calm
for
down a
different
bit.
women also.
Maybe like some people need
I was
therapy
very bad,
and-
Riddhima. I used to be getting dressed and I used to be all
Hot
drenched.
flashes?
Hot flash. पूरा मेरा makeup निकल जाता था, and I didn't want to go out, and I would just throw away my duvet, and you know, I used to feel hot
Yeah.
all the time. And but I told my son and you were married, I think.
No, I was there. I remember.
You were there?
Yeah.
It's very much there.
So I called my family. I
I
said, "Dekho, I'm
remember.
going to go through menopause, so I could have mood swings. So you know, be good with me." So ठीक है, they all understood, and my husband understood, and my children understood. So I never really
No.
had mood swings. But after few years, कुछ हुआ होगा, मेरे को गुस्सा आया होगा. So रणबीर बोलते, "Mom, आपका menopause अभी तक चल रहा है." I thought it's over.
Sometimes it takes a while.
Sometimes it takes a while.
It
Yeah.
can take up to 8 years.
No, but everything is very overhyped. Everybody's going nuts in their head, overreacting to everything.
People like to talk now.
You know, Mom, I think
They
it's-
like to have
yeah.
conversations, and
I think everything is now put out in the open. There's nothing like, nothing hidden, you know. Everything is just put out there, creating more awareness.
It's a natural phenomena.
Yeah, that's
having a child going through
But mom,
menopause,
initially,
having pimples when you're growing up,
teenagers and all that.
teenagers,
But mom,
it's all natural. Oh, इसमें ये लगाओ, इसमें वो लगाओ, इसमें 1000 चीजें लगाओ, जाए चला जाएगा.
but no, also a couple of years, even talking about period was taboo, right? But now we talk about it openly.
And also, like people say that if you have your period, I don't need to know about it. And some people would be in pain, and they would have to not talk about it. And we're saying at least we live in families
but
where
today there's Chat GPT, there is Google. You can Google. It'll give you all the answers.
But I mean, as you shouldn't just Google everything, also. Because
No, I mean Chat GPT.
Google Baba.
ChatGPT is
Claude
good.
is
Claude
good.
is very good. But ChatGPT will only tell you what you want to know.
Ah,
It doesn't tell you the truth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it'll only, and you have to tell ChatGPT, tell me the truth.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah.
So you're having a conversation with.
You have to train the AI. You have to say, okay, don't just tell me what I want to hear. And you have to tell me something that is verified, accurate.
Okay.
Things like that.
No, I feel everything is, it's good that people talk about it, but I guess because of, you know, they want to just talk about it openly and create awareness.
Yes,
You know,
and I also feel because in India there are lots of people who actually don't have as much agency as the three of us at this table.
Exactly.
Perhaps don't live in such harmonious families as we've been lucky to.
But even in gaons and villages, even they have their friends who have experienced it. They have so much more knowledge
probably.
than us.
But Mama, they still
Everybody's,
don't talk openly. You know, they are still very sort of, you know, they hold back.
Yeah.
So I think just to talk and make it normal. You know, this is the new normal now.
Yeah.
So we're just living in a normal world, and we're just talking about it, and it's having a conversation. You know, end of the day.
But it's nice to see the generational shift in things like this.
I'm learning because of the Gen Z at home.
Yeah, no, but it's not. And I'm wondering what things are going to be like for Samara at this point. As you said, marriage might be outdated by the time she grows up.
I don't even know. I mean,
But ये Gen Z's की language अलग क्यों है? I want to know that.
And some
English
of it
नहीं
makes
पसंद.
उनको they want to maybe speak in some mysterious language जो किसी और को समझ नहीं आए.
I have no idea. Don't ask me. I know
Have you
nothing
learned some
about
of
the
the
Gen Z
Have you learned some of the lingo?
Yeah, you should clock it.
Clock it.
Clock it.
Which means be quiet?
No, clock it means it's. I think the deal is sealed. Like
Oh
it's done.
really? I thought it was
it.
like shh.
Like
Yeah,
clock
yeah,
it, like
clock it,
seal
clock
it or
it.
something. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But any problem with English language? Really, I want to know. बड़ी अच्छी हमारी language है. हमारी नहीं, मतलब अंग्रेजों की है.
अंग्रेजों की है.
But English language जो हमने सीखी है, ठीक ठाक है. उसको आप उलट पुलट के
Oh my God.
complicated कर रहे हो.
It's just I don't know.
It's a different language.
It's a different language. They want to be different.
Like they say, we're divided by a common language.
I don't understand anything. I was like, Samara,
I'm
just
not getting there yet. Luckily, my child is reading Enid Blyton and St. Clair's and
Oh!
Tars, and her English
Nice.
is nice. One thing you appreciate about your mother after having become a mother that maybe you took for granted.
patience. A lot of it.
Yeah.
Especially after becoming a mother, I appreciate her patience and yeah. So thank you, Mom, for being patient with
But
us.
she is an amazing mother. How she handles her daughter.
You
I
never
mean,
think, I want to see this, but I won't, I'll hold back.
No, I don't interfere. Neither with Ranbir, Alia or Riddhima and Bharat, I don't interfere.
But sometimes
Because
don't you want to see?
I want to see, but you know, I'm more chilled out. Achha,
You're
theek
but
very
she
hai.
wise.
tells me.
You're very wise.
I don't
But you tell me.
I
That's
tell
what you
her
tell me.
sometimes, but most of the time I don't. When you tell me, Mom, don't interfere, I'll not interfere.
You know, that is the thing. Gen D and Gen Z के बीच में हम फंस गए ना.
Gen
Mediator
D
तो
is
हम बन. Gen
Generation
Dadi.
I see. I was
Gen
like,
Z. Gen
Gen
D,
D.
Gen Z
Yeah.
के बीच में हम फंस गए. Mediator बन के.
Correct.
So it's just it's that bridge, right? That between the Gen D and the Gen Z that you need to sort of, you know,
Bridge that.
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
So that's where we get stuck. But yeah, I mean, it's tough. I wouldn't say it's easy.
It's tough.
But
But it's a
today's
tough one.
children are very tough. I mean, hats off.
We
मेरे
won.
ज़माने में हम तो I mean, I've never hit my children.
No,
never
she
ever
hasn't.
even touched them.
No.
But Ranbir ko maybe I would have, you know, held him like that.
They used to lock us up in the bathroom.
Not bathroom, Riddhima.
In
I
the
would just-
bedroom.
No bathroom. But just for a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
But
Just to
then
scare them.
उसके बाद जब हम थोड़े लंबे we
But
switched the
they
lights
didn't.
on.
They never behaved like that. So
In the dark.
my kids never behaved
No.
like that. I never went to that point that I
No.
would want to do anything to them.
Yeah.
Never. they were very good children, or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it was Papa's fear. Again, it comes to that. Maybe they were well behaved. I don't know.
No, but there's somewhere they had to discipline us also. I mean, we were not just
What's
born.
the biggest
no.
tantrum you ever threw?
Me.
Like,
I
did you ever
was-
break anything? Did you ever scream?
Not me.
Oh,
not
once
me.
she wanted to highlight her hair.
Oh, that was
Then though she had, and I
Aged
just
what?
would.
16.
And you said no.
No,
She said no.
I said no.
So you didn't color your hair at all, like growing
No,
up?
no,
I did. But then how I managed
thought you were
that.
rebellious.
Then she wrote
I
a
wasn't.
letter.
I was quietly
a
stubborn.
long, very emotional letter. वो लेटर पढ़ते 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 मेरे आंसू आ गए.
Really?
And my mother said, "Chalo, I will
Let's
take
go."
you and get you."
No,
a
really?
color.
What did you
Yes.
say in this letter?
I don't remember. I don't
It's
know.
my life and really make me very happy. Mom, please, 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 please. I really want to do it and this and that. I just thought it was too soon, you know. फिर बाल खराब हो
खराब हो
जाते हैं.
जाएंगे.
And then I never used to let her do bleach
Nothing.
and threading and stuff like
But
that.
then when you saw how much
But-
it mattered to her, then you said.
Then I said,
But
chal,
kids
chal,
have
chal. But I thought it's
started
okay.
very early now. Like now, Samara, I wrote a letter. Samara wrote me an email.
Of course.
Okay, Mom, can I do this, and I say no, and then she will start arguing with me. And with the teenagers,
You can't.
it's a losing battle.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
They have something for anything you
For
say.
every-
And they have so
Yeah.
much, they can go on and on and on, thak jayenge.
Yeah, exactly. She goes on and on, but
But I think it has been lovely to have the both of you, because you can
Thank
see
you.
like that you're so close in so many ways, not so far apart in years, I feel, especially, I mean, physical years as well as just a mentality,
Yes.
a way of thinking. You look similar, you can see so much of each other in each other, yet there's certain subtle differences. Like I could see you were saying something and Riddhima was like, no. But I'll tell you later, there's so
I'm
much.
old time.
No, but there's so much respect also
Yes.
that you have for your mother, and also so much love. I don't know how, and I feel like if maybe, Neetu Aunty, if you could give one message to parents who are entering their late 60s, their 70s now, in terms of how to keep the family together, especially after your children get married and have their own children.
I can't tell the parents, I have to tell the children.
Tell the children.
That the children should, again, like we spoke, that they should have that connection with your parents and just look over
after
them, look
them.
after them. Just
Yeah.
once in a while, just make them feel that you're there.
Yeah.
stay connected.
And stay connected. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they want. They don't want not more than that.
Yeah.
It's easy
And
to
it
stay
doesn't-
connected, no?
Yeah.
So parents का तो अभी now it's like the end of their life. So parents के लिए there's no message.
Yeah.
वो क्या करेंगे अभी?
Yeah.
And for parents, of course, not to interfere too much.
Then it
and
makes
not
it
be a
easier.
nag.
Then it makes it easier for the children.
And not be a nag, I guess.
And last question, maybe if you could just look at each other, and maybe there's something that you've never really said to each other up until now, and something
We
that you
to tell
want
each
to
other
say,
Everything.
Every
What do
day,
I want to tell
everything,
you?
something.
but you've not said every morning for that 1 hour conversation.
Love you, Ma. I love you. I love you to you today.
Oh my God, I feel very lonely at this side of the table.
We love you so much.
Thanks. I'm going to call my mom. But thank you so much to the
Thank
both of you.
Pleasure. It's been such a pleasure.
No, I've really had such a lovely time. I have so much respect for mothers. I have so much respect for just women. That's why I did this show called All About Her.
of
But I
course.
really feel like to be a mother and to give so much of yourself without any expectation to both your sons, your daughters, to whoever. So much work, you're never off the clock.
It's hard work.
And sometimes, you get love in return. Sometimes you don't.
Exactly.
But you never stop.
You never stop. Yeah.
You don't give up.
You
Yeah.
don't give up. And
So
both of
a
you
very
agree.
happy
Mother's Day
and
to everyone.
to every mom, and I hope she always stays happy and loved
Stay
by her
smiling.
children.
Absolutely, and please watch Dadi Ki Shaadi, which is out
Yes.
now, because I think this episode would have dropped on the day
Oh,
that your
yes.
film
Yes.
releases.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it's out now,
Guys,
guys.
please
But
watch Dadi Ki
You can do both. Watch this
Shaadi.
podcast, watch the film, and thank you both so much.
Thank
Pleasure,
you.
pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much for just taking the time to have this conversation with us today. I think honestly, we spend Mother's Day celebrating what mothers mean to us, and we forget sometimes that they're also people. It's nice to remember who they are, who they were, and sort of the sacrifices that they might have made. The woman underneath it all, her dreams, her fears, a version of herself that she quietly sets aside for you. So maybe this Mother's Day, we see not just our mother, but the person behind. That might be the most feminist thing that you all do this year. Happy Mother's Day to every woman who is still figuring herself out while holding everyone else together. Until next time, stay informed, stay healthy, and we will see you in the next episode.